todos, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis? Aquí estamos de nuevo para seguir con esta historia, con la historia de Jack Hanman, a ver lo que nos depara. Hemos descubierto en el capítulo anterior, descubrimos al final que encontramos una alianza que resultó ser la de la mujer en una de las autopsias que estaban haciendo. Por cierto, perdonadme porque tuve problemas con el micro en el capítulo anterior y al final del capítulo 1 y problemas con el micrófono, el audio mío, pero menos mal que el del juego se oía bien, así que perdonar ese percance, y ya os dejé una nota al principio de que se oía el juego bien, menos el audio mío. Así que vamos a continuar con nuestra historia. Esta, si no recuerdo mal, era el comienzo del capítulo 3. Sí, señor.
These reports will kill me one day. It's time to go to work.
Bueno, estoy haciendo aquí unos pequeños ajustes de sonido y vamos a ver qué nos ha pedido. Que salimos por la puerta, tenemos aquí... Bueno, no, vamos a ver. Salimos por la puerta y a dónde nos tenemos que dirigir.
Fuck.
Al teléfono.
Yes.
Hi, this is Charlotte. I guess I interrupted you again?
Oh, hi. No, I just... I wrote reports in those last sections, and I was just about to leave for work.
I always know when to call.
Yeah, definitely. What's up? How are you?
I'm good, thanks. What about you?
Okay, nothing new. I had a few days off.
Oh, that's nice. Then... Did you have a moment to look for something for me?
Something for you?
Well... the photo with, the photo I asked you for?
It hasn't come yet? Oh, sorry, but I sent it a week ago.
No, not yet. Maybe I'm too impatient. I'm sorry for rushing you. You have so much on your mind, I thought maybe you forgot.
It's okay, no worries. With my pills, Pills. I almost forgot to take my pills. So you see...
Yeah.
I have to go now.
Yes, sure.
Let me know if you still haven't received the letter. Then I'll try... well, maybe I'll find something else.
Oh, really? Could you? It would be great if you could. Really?
Yes. I know it means a lot to you.
Well, I won't hold you any longer. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.
Damn. Did I mess up the address? I'm gonna get those pills.
Vale. Vamos ahora a buscar al baño las pastillas. Tenemos nuestras pastillas.
Maybe I should invite Charlotte to do something herself.
Y vamos a tirar la basura. Ya nos está mandando. Vamos a ver. ¿Dónde
I should take out the trash
basura?
first.
Aquí.
Ugh. Why is it so wet?
Esto lo dejan en el
Shit.
pasillo.
Almost left the door open.
Lo dejamos cerrado, ¿no? No, cierra. Cierra. No nos vayan a robar. Ya nos han robado una vez.
I shouldn't be this tired.
Ay, hombre. Alguien salió corriendo.
You disgust me.
¿Alguien nos la va a liar? No. Vale.
I wonder if Alice's mother has a film of this photo somewhere. I actually hadn't thought about it before. I should call her on Friday. Oh, God. Why do I like sleeping so much? Huh?
It's just me, Jack.
¿Escucha voces también? Se pueden tomar tantas pastillas. Y aquí este, como siempre,
Good afternoon.
detrás
Isn't it a
del...
bit early for you?
I missed our invigorating conversations. Has Stephen brought the body?
Yeah, the trolley's in the hall. Maybe wheeling it to the dissection room will be invigorating enough for you.
I've missed how friendly and helpful you are.
Bueno, vamos a llevar nosotros el...
I think I'll get straight to work on this one. Focusing on something will do me some good. Christ, this one's heavy. Hey, Mr. Ridley, I need help. I can't lift this bag myself. Ridley!
Ah, pues la moví.
Wasn't easy, but at least I can start.
Los guantes que están donde siempre, al principio.
A new package must have arrived. I guess Dorothy ordered it.
Y el delantal.
I think I'll skip
tenemos
recording
aquí.
the video for the students today. They don't need to see me and the body. Ugh. And they'll still have the accompanying photos anyway.
Vale, la grabadora de voz.
November 27th, 1991, 5:14 p.m. Conducted by Dr. Jack Hanman. James Evans Jr., also known as Jesse. Age: Evans had previously been convicted of possession of stolen goods, robberies, and drug trafficking. There were also attempts to accuse him of leading a criminal group responsible for burglaries in the New Orleans area. What? The body was found naked and mutilated. Clothes, probably belonging to the deceased, were found lying nearby. The body was found inadvertently in the woods near Peetsville. The dogs picked up the scent while searching for a missing boy. The deceased's father, James Evans Sr., is a local businessman. He was the one who reported the disappearance. At the time of the report, his son hadn't been home for 3 days. Police photos show that the body was not even particularly hidden, but only covered with a thin layer of soil, branches, and leaves. Sounds disturbing. I wonder what condition the body is in then. I'll start by opening the bag. Oh, fuck. I didn't expect this level of mutilation. This is going to be a dirty job. I'll check through the bag the police left.
La bolsa que está aquí. Esa era la cabeza.
Maybe there will be something worth noting about the victim's clothes. Leather plain cotton t-shirt. Classic jeans.
Vale.
No, dirty and torn. Certainly not my style. Traces of blood and plasma. It could have been used to stop or reduce bleeding. Is this?
este fuera.
Interesting. Most of the blood is visible around the neckline. However, after mainly traces of soil, it's a bit like the perpetrator's pulled his shirt over his head. Something's stuck here. It looks like some kind of ecdysis? Scale? This could point to an animal being responsible. The bloodstains don't appear to be related to any injuries on the body. The deceased must have been unclothed before he was injured. Traces of dirt mixed with blood and rubbed leaf litter. Heavens must have been crawling. A lighter, engraved with the police insignia. Stolen? Or maybe purchased from a pawn shop?
Vale, entonces ya lo tenemos todo ojeado, ¿no? No, nos queda esto.
And here, another animal souvenir. It looks different than the previous one. The only thing I can tell from the clothes is that before his death, Evans had either put up quite a fight, or the attackers simply dragged him along the ground for a long distance. In turn, and this is certainly strange, the injuries themselves were inflicted only when he was naked. Okay, I'll take a look at the scales. They seem too different. Dorothy once brought an animal encyclopedia here. She performed an autopsy on an exotic animal smuggler. The guy suffered an accident while transporting illegal animals. Not only were the police needed on site, but it took nearly a day to round up his cargo. Dorothy had a hard time with that case. Did the impact kill him? Or did one of the animals he was transporting do him in? They even talked about it on the news. People were terrified that some reptile would just come out of their can and grab him. Okay, the book.
Vale, laboratorio, no, sala de disección, laboratorio. Vale, y nos tenemos que poner aquí.
Who is this?
Ya estamos viendo visiones otra vez.
Which page was it?
Cambiamos de página.
Local wildlife. I bet I'll find something here. Oh, that was quick. I wouldn't expect anything else.
Y esto.
Not this area, but who knows. Nile crocodile. Formerly worshipped as a no way. I would expect something local? I certainly don't remember hearing of an animal escaping from the zoo. So, either someone donned in crocodile products was around the deceased, or one of them attacked him. I'll examine the body and take photos. If an animal attacked him, there'll be traces.
Vale, pues vamos a hacer.
Ugh, Christ. Why am I so tired? Some coffee would be nice. What was I supposed to... The pictures. I'll have to show them to Dorothy. Too bad that we no longer keep our ranking. With something like that, I would come out on top. There's been a case like this for a long, long time.
Bueno, vamos a hacer la foto general.
All right, I'll begin.
Ahí está.
The deceased skin is smooth and taut. This suggests an advanced stage of decomposition of the corpse.
Tenemos que hacer... Ostras, tenemos que hacer muchas, ¿eh? Esta es una.
It's unlikely that a human would make such a wound. Nasty.
Otra dos.
Such a wound could not have occurred during the victim's lifetime.
Los pies.
There are also clear traces of the deceased ankles being bound in some way.
Vamos a dar la vuelta. A ver qué tenemos aquí en las manos.
Evans couldn't have tied himself up like that. It looks like some sort of attack or kidnapping.
Ostras, buena mordida.
Oh, and as expected, there's a bite. No head. That's not hard to miss. Interesting. This needs to be investigated further.
Y nos queda una.
This wound appears to have been made by a sharp instrument.
Perfecto.
I need to gather my thoughts together. And look at these photos. It seems that this case will have to be divided like torn meat. I wonder whether the decapitation took place before or after death. I have some suspicions about these marks. The work of animals can be seen here. The question is which ones?
Coge del talón de fotos. La foto de la marca de la mordida. Vale, ¿dónde está la marca de la mordida? Esta.
This looks very promising. The bite is clearly visible. It should be easy to compare it with the encyclopedia and identify the culprit. I just need to make it a little bigger. It'll be faster than physically measuring the bite. I hope I put it in right. I can never remember whether it was image up or image down. At university, I didn't have facilities like a... fantastic. Practically a one-to-one. Just some tracing paper, a pencil, and I can check these in the encyclopedia.
Vale, papel de calco a la oficina.
Now, did I leave them in a drawer? Or maybe a box somewhere? Ugh. I don't remember if I left them out somewhere.
Míralos aquí. Papel de calco de la oficina.
Pathology. How to combine the hands of a surgeon, the passion for a good mystery, and an exceptionally strong stomach. Oh, looks like I can tidy up after myself. Sometimes. A very, nature-driven case so far. I'll have to consult the encyclopedia again. Good thing Dorothy left it here. Otherwise, I would have had to run back to my place to get some.
Usa el atlas. Pues ahora vamos a comparar. Al laboratorio. Bueno.
I would be concerned if it was this crocodile that killed him.
A ver, este.
The shape of the jaw appears correct, but not the teeth. That's not it. It makes sense.
Vale.
This would also explain the mold found in the clothes. It turns out that some of the wounds can be safely blamed on local alligators. However, we cannot blame them for the decapitation. It's not these animals we should be afraid of here. I should make some notes and start the autopsy.
Vamos a ello. Ya estamos también con los sustitos. Aquí. Vamos a ver.
Ugh.
Bueno. Zona de interés con la lupa. Vale. Herramientas, lupa.
And look for other traces used. It doesn't look good. Evans wasn't decapitated with one cut. Several stab wounds of varying depth and circumference. It looks like the killer might have missed before they finally hit the neck.
Vale, la mordedura.
Mississippi alligator. It's strange that an alligator would leave such a clear and smooth mark.
Brazo.
Looks like an uneven bite. It's worth taking a closer look at this. Maybe there will be some remaining teeth marks. The result of an animal tearing at its body, eaten skin, soft tissues, and genitals. There are even some teeth marks, but, well, it doesn't look like an alligator. The bite is firmly incorporated into the wound. A photo alone won't help me here. I need to make a cast and compare it.
Vale. Tenemos las ataduras.
The imprints are quite deep and even. From the looks of it, I'd say Evans was restrained with his own belt.
Y nos queda esto.
Evans' right side must have been more attractive to the crocs and insects.
Y por último, la
Very strong
del
binding
pie.
marks. You can see peeled epidermis and small wounds. There's no end to playing zoologist today. I need a tool with dental impression cement. Can I find it here? No. It's probably lying somewhere around in the lab. I hope the cement hasn't expired.
¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Ahí.
A month after the due date. That could be worse.
Vale, vamos a ello.
Now I need to cover the bite area. Wait until it hardens. I think it's ready. The cast looks quite contaminated from the other wounds in that area. Well, let's hope the imprint turns out better.
Vale, vamos a hacer lo de la impresión.
Brush, ink, and paper. Similar to taking fingerprints.
¿Dónde está aquí, joder? Me dejaste aquí. Coge
Paint
este.
over the area. And put a piece of paper on it. That's very strange. I'll run it through the facts and check it on the computer. I really don't want to believe what I'm seeing.
Vamos a ver.
Loading. Ugh. What? Wow. This is, well, this is quite unexpected. Human teeth. Oh, fuck. I need to tell this to Stephen.
Este no es. Yo creo que es esta. Ah, no. No hay coincidencia.
Maybe not everything is cataloged correctly.
Ay, hombre. Vamos a coger
Maybe
la
not
última.
everything is cataloged correctly. Loading. It'll probably take a while.
¿Qué nos ha salido? Ah, ahora tenemos que comprar esto. Vale. Ahí. Y analizar. No, esos no son. Vale.
Maybe not everything is
Vamos a
cataloged
poner
correctly.
este. Tampoco. Vamos a colocar el
Maybe
primero.
not everything
entonces.
is cataloged correctly.
No, este tampoco va a ser. Es más bien el medio, pero nos ha dicho que no.
Maybe not everything is cataloged correctly.
Bueno, espera un poco, que este también tiene muchas posibilidades. Este sí.
Loading.
Este sí.
It'll probably take a while.
Y ahora nos quedan los 3. Vale. Este. No, este no va a ser. Ah, bueno, espera. Que igual sí, que esto me estaba yendo abajo.
It'll probably take a
Está.
while.
Vale.
Finally. What? The partial impression I have may match several people. Okay, this one is in prison, so he's out. Another in prison. No, here's someone with quite interesting tendencies. Oh, he's dead. It doesn't fit. This one doesn't either. I'm afraid this will remain a mystery. The killer's profile is getting more and more interesting.
Pues vamos a seguir con nuestra autopsia.
No.
Ah, por las
Everything
pastillas.
is spinning. Pills. I have to take pills.
Vale, ahora tendremos otro sustito de esos pequeños. ¿Otro sustito de esos pequeños? No. A la vuelta. ¿Por qué no te las llevas contigo y así las tienes allí? Tienes que estar dando vueltas todo el día. A ver, ahora tenemos que tener otro sustito. ¿No creéis? Ah, pues no. Pues venga, vamos a ver.
I'm going back to the body.
¿Qué tenemos que hacer?
I need to make a note before I start the dissection.
Resaltar las heridas halladas previamente en el modelo de portapapeles. Pum. Tenemos que hallar la
You can see
cabeza.
that the tool used was sharp and smooth. So, what if it was in the hands of an unskilled person? They
Pecho.
look quite shallow. Someone must have inflicted these with some sort of primitive tool. This wound turned out to be more troublesome than I thought it would be. Maybe something chased that alligator away before. Torn tissue, lacerations, bite wounds.
Vale, vamos a ver.
For
Posibles
obvious
causas.
reasons, I record decapitation as the cause of death. I need to verify how deep these wounds go. If they punctured the organs, hemorrhaging could have occurred. The abdominal and genital area are supplied with plenty of blood. Alligators rarely kill humans. The perfect breeding ground for larvae. Fortunately, the deceased doesn't care about it, just like we do now. Time for internal analysis. Finally. First of all, I'll try to determine whether death occurred before the decapitation. With the scalpel, I'll open the deceased's chest. I cut deep, in a straight line, avoiding the navel. We see a lot of fat tissue under the skin.
Ostras.
When I remove the ribs, I expect to see even more fat on the organs. Correct. High levels of internal fat, organ size above average due to obesity. I move on to the lung analysis. The deceased smoked cigarettes, but more importantly, you can see that the lungs have clearly suffered severe trauma. The lung parenchyma is abnormal with diffuse hemorrhage. And this is the culprit. Well, it didn't look like the holes were that deep. Such hemorrhage could have been caused by hitting the chest with a blunt object, or a puncture directly affecting the organ. They appear to be of different depths. The open pneumothorax should be added to this. The deceased could have experienced extreme hypoxia, and, as a result, obstructive shock. I wonder what the heart looks like then. The organ is enlarged with very clear, light yellow traces of steatosis on the surface. No signs of heart attack. But similarly to the lungs, there is a trace of puncture with a sharp object. In pneumothorax, the heart rate increases. In the event of such a wound, this would mean bleeding out faster and more. In turn, a sudden increase in the amount of fluid in the pericardial cavity could lead to cardiac tamponade, which is also a life-threatening condition.
Los daños están aquí. Y tenemos... No tenemos más, ¿no? No. Otro aquí abajo.
Evans, however, is remarkably clean, considering this turn of events.
Vale. ¿Qué nos toca ahora?
This all looks quite disturbing. I wonder if I'll find anything on the liver. The organ is fatty and enlarged. The beginnings of cirrhosis are obvious. Well, that's it. This time, nothing to write home about. So, I proceed to carefully remove the stomach.
Estómago.
Like most other organs, it is fatty and clearly enlarged, not to mention swollen, partially due to gases, but mainly due to the deceased's lifestyle. I take the organ to the cutting board. The outside is intact. I'm going to check the contents.
Vamos a ver qué tiene este en el hígado ahora. Bueno, aquí tenemos que el puzzle. Vamos allá.
It sounds like there's an unusually large amount of undigested, and now rotten stomach contents inside.
Estamos a punto de
Blood.
llegar.
Evans had to swallow it due to his injuries, which means he was still alive when he was brutally wounded in the chest.
Vale, vamos a ver. Seguimos con esto de aquí. ¿Qué tenemos que hacer ahora?
Only the trachea left to be examined. Surprisingly, it's not damaged by the decapitation. I move on to cutting it open. Okay, I carefully cut, and... blood, just as I expected. Evans not only swallowed it, but also choked on it. Looks like I can wrap this up. Let me tie this together. After he was abducted, stripped, and tied up, he was dealt several penetrating blows to the chest, then his head was cut off. Evans was deprived of his genitals, and the body served as an easy meal for the animals. Even though there are a lot of injuries on the body that could cause death, it was the decapitation that ended Evans' life. The animal bites in the limbs occurred after death, so there's no reason to treat these as the cause of death. The damage to the lungs and heart must have led to severe hemorrhaging, so there's no doubt that Evans was choking in bloody convulsions, but it didn't last too long. which I conclude from the small amount of blood in the stomach and trachea. I never thought I'd ever wish someone to have a heart attack, but in this case, it would have been better for him. In some way, it can be said with certainty that James Evans was murdered.
Homicidio. Vamos a echar un garabato aquí.
Oh well. I need to stitch this poor guy back up.
Y ahora vamos a...
It's really bothering me.
acá.
Something's not right here.
Y ahora
Because
vamos a...
even now,
coser.
the organs are relatively clean. The skin around wounds also, it's like, someone pumped it out? Christ. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'll leave these questions for the police to solve.
A la neverita y a
And now,
cerrar.
I get to head home.
Puerta cerrada.
It's a fucked up thing. I'll
Yeah.
hold off taking
No,
long
vamos pa'
walks in the
Cachita.
forest for the near future. I have a feeling that it won't end with just one body. Good night, Mr. Ridley. The body's ready to be picked up.
Sure. Good night.
Oh, qué expresivo es, ¿eh?
I think it's the first time in a long time that I finished work at a decent hour. Oh, come on. Fuck! When did I get a flat tire?
Oh,
What the fuck?
vamos a ver qué le ha pasado al pinchado.
Fuck. I'm going to Ridley's. Maybe he saw something.
Se lo han pinchado. Se lo han pinchado. A ver qué nos dice Ridley. Si Ridley detrás del periódico no habrá visto nada.
Ridley, do you know what happened to my car?
Oh, what happened to your car?
All the tires are fucking flat!
Well, it happens. Don't you have a spare in the trunk?
Spare ones in the trunk. No one carries 4 fucking extra tires in the trunk!
Jesus, Hanman, calm down. I'll call you a taxi.
Calm down. That's a bit of an exaggeration, don't you think? Have you seen anyone around here? Someone strange? Suspicious?
Except you? No.
Haha, funny. I don't find all these jokes amusing, you know.
What jokes? Hanman, what's wrong with you? It's just tires.
Such things are not a coincidence! What's wrong with me? Things keep happening. Last week, and now this?
Just go wait for the taxi, okay? Fresh air would do you good. Neither you nor I will do anything about it now.
Neither you nor I will do anything? What have you been doing all day? Surely something like this can't just be overlooked.
Maybe you should go outside and cool down. I'm calling a taxi.
Cool town.
Sí. Vamos a dar una vuelta por la calle.
I just want to sleep.
Ya nos han venido a buscar. Qué rápido. Bueno.
It would be easier just to move in and live here. I doubt I'll get reimbursed for the cab. Huh?
Se asusta por nada, ¿eh?
Damn. It's already late in the evening. Good evening. Any news for me? About my car? You know, the flat tires?
No.
No, what? Have you checked the cameras? Anything?
Hanman, I cut my teeth working in prison. I know what to do.
What?
There were no strangers hanging around. Maybe you ran over something.
What? All the tires?
Why, possibly. You can congratulate yourself.
Christ.
You should try sleeping more. You've been kind of out of it lately.
That's the first bit of sense you've made
Vacilándole.
all evening.
Good. The body is expected to be ready for pickup tonight, along with your lecture.
What? What? No, what?
You still pontificating? Best hurry, don't you think?
Encima con vacile.
Ah, fuck me. I don't have the strength for
Vamos
this
a por las
today.
pastillas.
Have I taken my pills today?
Por
Did I
las
take it?
pastillas.
I need to focus. Oh, fuck. I don't have much time. Okay. One by one, Jack. Take it easy. Oh, a burning issue indeed. Then I'll move on to the body. Ah, shit. The lecture. I almost forgot. I'm gonna need the camcorder.
Vamos a grabar la película.
This is making me nervous. Oh well. This is not the best framing. Hello, everyone. It's the 20... something of November 1991. Jack Hanman is conducting the autopsy. Oh, yes, you already know the drill. So, the body is on the slab. Let's see what the police uncovered first.
Bueno, vamos a leer el expediente policial.
So, the victim is from yesterday's apartment block fire on Drowner Street. The exact cause of the fire has not yet been determined. However, it is known that the fire started in the deceased's apartment, where the most damage was reported. The body was not found until the next morning. The tenant was naked, charred, and with severe burns. The owner of the apartment asked about the deceased. He was surprised anyone even lived there. The deceased was sitting in an armchair near the TV. Pieces of pornographic material, an ashtray, melted video cassettes, and several bottles of so-called poppers were found in the vicinity. It's difficult to assess whether any escape attempts were made. Firefighters indicated that it was probably the large quantity of poppers found near the deceased and rapid spread of the fire. Well, that's our basic question. Whether the death occurred as a result of fire or whether he was dead before it. As you can see, the body is in quite an unusual pose. For the purpose of photographic documentation, we'll leave it like that for now. This position is called the pugilistic attitude. This is due to the influence of high temperature on the muscles.
Vale, a ver, ¿cuántos tenemos que sacar?
The fire reaches the skin first, then the soft tissue, until the skeletal muscles are exposed. Coagulation occurs in exposed muscles due to their fibers shrinking. The extensors yield to the force of the flexors. The muscles contract and contract until the limbs become flexy and deformed. The upper ones are characterized by a triple bend, similar to a boxer holding his hands in front of him. Just 10 minutes will do it. 10 minutes for the muscles and tendons to contract like a steak on the grill.
Yes.
In the end, we're all just walking meat.
Bueno, vamos para acá. Vamos allá.
The deceased must now be straightened out, and we need to get rid of these bindings.
Vale, vamos a quitar las ataduras.
He looks to have been tied up in a rather unusual way. The deceased's
Esta,
neck and feet,
y
which
esta.
explains why, despite the severe burns, the deceased's limbs are not... Oh,
vamos.
that's better. It's easier to straighten him now. Without taking out the magnifying glass, we already know that the deceased's skin is heavily charred and cracked.
Bueno, menciona las zonas de interés con lupa. Vamos a por la lupa.
As for the other details,
A ver, vamos a poner centrado. Empezamos por aquí.
there are crow's feet
Esta,
visible near the
tenemos.
eyes. Upper lip reveals front teeth. One of the incisors is broken. There's soot in the nostrils.
Vale. No tenemos el siguiente, el
The rope
cuello.
around the neck wasn't very tight. I don't see it leaving a mark on the skin.
El
You can clearly
pecho.
see that this is primarily the front of the deceased that was exposed to fire.
Muñeca. ¿Por qué no me dejas ver la muñeca?
The rope marks
Ahí.
around the wrists are deep and clearly visible. The victim sat in the chair the whole time, hence his back being in much better condition than this extremely burned area.
Nos quedan dos que son esta.
Looks as if a large flap of skin had detached from the calf.
Y los tobillos.
The rope at the man's ankles was tied much tighter and more precisely than the one around his wrists. All in all, quite a lot can be deduced from this external examination.
Vamos a ver, tenemos en la cabeza los ojos.
The eye clenching is a natural reaction of the body to high temperatures. Soot in the nose appears when inhaling harmful and choke. The tissue of the mouth was heavily burned as well. The teeth, however, makes me wonder. Traces fail to indicate that the deceased suffocated before the fire took hold. Severe burns, covering approximately 80% of the epidermis. He appears to be loosely tied. However, this is the result of the corpse drying out. The wound shows that the rope had deep predominance of 4th and 3rd degree burns.
Esto.
The burns reach through the dermis and hypodermis
Faltan
to
los
reach the
pies.
muscles. The body is covered. The length of the rope was calculated, and appears that the deceased could make limited movements around the
Causa de la
perineum.
muerte.
The conclusions are quite clear. It may seem incidental, but we need to check the damage inhaling all that smoke. Perhaps the deceased lost a tooth. It looks like the deceased was a fan of the extent of the thermal stresses on the body. Coat wounds on the wrists and ankles indicate that the deceased could have been struggling in panic. Burns to the genitals and groin are an additional in this case, I don't assume the mixture of fear, sexual arousal, and drugs. Due to the amount of charring, we are unable to collect the victim's fingerprints. Visual identification is also out of the question. You can probably guess what options we are left with. You guessed it, a dental impression. For this, I need impression trays and alcohol. Okay, it's going well. I should be able to get this done in time. Where are these trays? Towel, maybe in this drawer. Oh, I'll warm this up in my hands.
Vamos a hacer el molde.
Okay, making an impression is quite simple. You put trays with alkanate into the mouth and press them together. Once the devices have been placed...
Están los sueños también,
They cannot be adjusted. Okay, again, we will need a piece of paper, a brush, and ink. We will make a plaster model of the deceased's teeth from the obtained impression. We will then make an impression of the mold on a piece of paper, which will be scanned into the computer.
Entonces cogemos todo. Vale, y ahora nos ponemos aquí. Y vamos a mancharlo de negro.
You see, it seems so simple and yet laborious. On the plus side, we don't have to worry about the gag reflex with the deceased. And no need to remind the subject to breathe either. At least he saved the high cost of orthodontic treatment.
Ah, fax, como antes, a mirar los dientes, vale. Ponemos aquí, le damos al botón. Y vamos al ordenador.
Wow. I would have expected a match so soon.
La primera.
Well, the deceased is Richard Jacobson, 47 years old. He had a criminal record and was recently in court for... Oh, wow. For not returning a videotape to the rental shop. Oh, Jesus. I better check if I've still got that copy of... where were we?
Por no volver una película de videoclub, delito menor.
Okay. I'll add some details to the clipboard.
Vale, vamos a seguir con la autopsia. ¿Qué nos queda? ¿Qué hacemos ahora?
Okay, and we can move on to dissecting the body. This time, I'll go straight for the loppers.
Tomo.
Let me start here.
Y ahora aquí.
I push hard several times.
Acá, acá, acá. Oh,
until I cut a given section. You can see that using a scalpel would be pointless here.
Taca, 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 taca.
Solid crunch.
Tas, tas, tas.
Almost
Queda
there.
el último. Taca, taca y taca.
Now we peel back the skin.
Reparamos.
Now to remove the ribs.
Costo tomo otra vez.
And we can check out what's going on in here. And I see that a lot has happened. In fact, the entire abdominal cavity is flooded. Blood and other fluids have seeped from the blood vessels, flooding the abdomen and chest areas. We have to get rid of this. I'll go get a cup or a ladle.
Vamos a por el cucharón, el cucharón. Laboratorio, aquí.
I think I saw one somewhere here.
¿Dónde le vistes? ¿Dónde le vistes? No, aquí no. Aquí. Cucharón.
I don't have all night. I'm going to need a vacuum pump. Right. Running around for everything starts again. Why can't things be tidied away properly in this damn mortuary? I'm gonna get Ridley.
Vale,
I wonder where this
vamos.
pump is. Probably in the basement.
A ver lo que nos dice Ridley. Ridley.
Mr. Ridley? Mr. Ridley?
Oh.
I'll just go to the basement and check.
Al sótano. Teníamos la llave, ¿no? Sí, teníamos la llave. Pues ahora vamos a buscar la llave al sótano. A ver, ahora vendrá otro sustito por aquí, seguro. Seguro. Y está cerrado. Y no tenemos la llave. ¿Y aquella quién es? Que está en nuestro despacho. Ay, Dios mío.
Jeez. I don't know what the for. Rusty scrap.
Pesa, 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 pesa. Pesa.
God! Where is this infernal machine?
A ver, mírala, aquí está, la bomba.
Wow, that's heavy. Can I fit through the door with this?
Vale.
I swear I'm going to have an accident here one day. Like Alice, when she twisted her ankle on those stairs. We were supposed to go to the mountains then. It was supposed to be our first trip since... I had so much work on my... And Alice.
Hanman!
Because of me. As always, she had to...
Hanman, are you talking to yourself or what?
Huh? What? No, I just...
There is a letter for you. I left it on your desk.
Letter? For me?
Yes, letter for you. Do I have to repeat myself again?
No. Thank you. Where were you? I was looking for you earlier.
I was retrieving your letter.
Jesus, Ridley. Could you talk to me like a human being from time to time?
I'm just answering the question.
Right. Oh, by the way, the basement hatch is wide open. Maybe you could look into it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
A letter. Fuck! Who delivers letters at this time? It's probably been sat in his office for ages. Just didn't want to move his lazy ass.
¿Dónde la posamos?
So, we have the
encima de la
equipment.
mesa.
Now I have to place it somewhere close to the table.
Ahí estás. Pum. Pum.
Phew. I can finally put this thing down. Alright, just... What? There's no tube? No one's used this for a long time. I apologize to you all once again.
Vamos a ver lo que tenemos en la sala común. A ver, ¿qué hay en la sala común?
These lockers could contain everything we need, or simply filled with people's crap. Screw it. There might be something in here. Yep.
Busca el
I'm
código
sure I
del
wrote the
candado
code
para
down on
acceder
a
a
piece of
la caja.
paper.
El código. Vale.
What?
¿Qué hace eso ahí? ¿Qué hace eso ahí? Y claro, ¿y ahora cómo descubrimos nosotros el código? No sé, el código... Busca el código del candado para acceder a la taquilla. Vale. Tendremos que ir a buscarle a nuestra oficina. No, vamos a buscar la oficina que seguramente lo tengamos nosotros en la oficina. Antes estabas a oscuras. Tenemos aquí un pintalabios. Vale. Mírale.
Aha.
El código
3649.
3649.
Okay. 3649. 3649.
3649. Tranquilo.
3794.
Nada. Tres. 6. 4.
Man, my memory for numbers.
Y en la caja.
What do we have here? Boxes of disinfectants, syringes, thread. Oh, some small trinkets,
Baratijas.
accessories, antiseptics. Any other stuff? Maybe I should take it to the office. Oh, that's interesting. What about here?
A ver, abrimos el libro. Venga.
I wanted to
Un
forget.
amuleto.
Alice, I regret so much. Every day. Every fucking day. I can't. I can't take it anymore. Oh, God. Please. I can't. How do I...
¿Quién nos llama ahora? A ver.
Do not think. Just don't think.
¿Quién es el que nos llama?
Office of the Medical Examiner, Beatsville.
Oh, Jack. I was hoping to catch you at work.
Hi, Dorothy. How's it going?
Good, thanks. And what about you? You sound tired.
Si yo te contara.
Tiring day at work. That's it.
You scared me last time we spoke.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to cause any trouble and say what I said.
Jack, it's all right. You're not causing any trouble. I'm not surprised at all that.
No, really. I mean it. Sorry. I just... I'm fed up with myself.
You should take care of yourself. Didn't you say you wanted to stay at home longer? To rest? You know I pick up the slack at work.
No, I didn't. I can't. I don't want to be there.
Well, why not consider taking a trip, Jack?
Dorothy, please. I really don't have the energy for this today.
No, I just wish.
Stop it. Why are you calling?
Reminder about annual drug testing. I figured you probably didn't remember.
Oh, yes. I've, had a lot going on. I, even forgot my own birthday.
Leave your samples at reception on your way home. Someone will pick them up from Ridley in the morning. Probably Steven or someone else at the station.
Sure. I'll try not to forget. Okay, well,
Jack? Try not to do anything stupid, okay? Alcohol, your medication. You know you shouldn't.
I have it all under control.
Bueno.
I should be getting back to work.
The results should be in tomorrow. I'll call you when we know.
Right. Thanks.
Goodbye, Jack.
Bye. Annual drug testing. I'll take care of it before I go home. I feel terribly weak. There's been a bit too much going on lately.
Pues este va a dar positivo en todo. En todo va a dar
I
positivo.
was supposed to collect the hose.
Vale, vamos a rebuscar la caja, a ver. Que tenemos ahí lo que nos hace falta. Esto.
Focus on your work, Jack.
Vale.
All right. Here I am. I hope that was the last long break in this session. So, let's connect the tube. We turn on the machine.
Vale.
With this amount of fluid, there's no point in holding back. Still a few nooks and crannies left. External examinations did not reveal any tissue defects that would reach the internal organs. So I expect the organs to be intact.
Todavía queda un poquitín que ya no nos deja la opción de... Aquí.
In a way, it's quite extraordinary. That even with such severe burns, skin, the organs are all present and correct.
Vale,
A reddish pink tint
tenemos
indicates
para
high
pruebas
carboxyhemoglobin
toxicológicas.
levels, the level of which I will determine from a sample of blood. I will be inserting needles into the heart and femoral artery. What interests me here is not the presence of this substance itself, but rather its percentage content in the sample. But first, I'll need the values for the centrifuge.
Seguimos con el cuaderno. Jo, no lo llevas nunca encima, ¿eh?
Ugh. I feel like I've been here forever.
Siempre le dejas en el mismo sitio.
Jack, focus just a little bit longer. Corpses recovered from the site of fire may have very different and complex histories.
Vale. ¿Qué
Burning is
tenemos que
only at the
poner?
surface. Underneath, it may be a heart attack, stroke, or pulmonary embolism.
Y... Vale. 2.
This particular case appears quite basic.
Ajusta los valores y empieza a mezclar. Vale. Notas que tenemos: el alcohol, los barbitúricos, las diatomas. Y esto que es leer. Fumadores y fumadores. Carbono. Muestras de drogas. Será esto. $10.85. Lo vamos a poner aquí. 10 y 85.
However, I would warn against making a diagnosis too hastily. A fire victim does not always mean death due to smoke inhalation.
Vale, recogemos las
The
muestras.
centrifuge has completed its cycle. So,
Ahora
as
nos
usual,
iremos al
I will
laboratorio,
take the samples to
seguramente.
the laboratory,
Sí.
and I'll be back with the results shortly.
Vamos al laboratorio a ver lo que nos da. Tienes sueño, ¿eh?
What exactly was I supposed to test for?
Tienes
COHB.
sueño.
Ugh.
Vale, y vale. Ahora cogemos estos mililitros.
I'll take 2 milliliters of each sample.
Vale, hecho. Hecho, y ahora bajamos pipeta. 2. Otra. Y ahora tenemos que prepararla para 4. Bajamos. Y ahí. Y al cromatógrafo.
Well, confirmed. Death due to carbon monoxide poisoning.
Intoxicado. Vale.
Carboxyhemoglobin levels at 84%. Alright, I'll note this down and perform a check of the organs.
Y Y el cadáver.
What? Where? Mr. Ridley?
Vale, ¿y dónde cojones queréis que busque? ¿Ha salido andando o qué?
Why did he take that fucking
Todo
body?
está siendo un puto sueño.
Maybe I think I'm just tired. Maybe I think I'm just tired. I don't understand what's going on. What's wrong with me? Something strange is happening here. Why did you take the body?
What body?
Well, the body, you know, from the autopsy room.
Christ, Hammond, I didn't take any of your bodies.
So who took it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But I...
Get back to work.
I'll go back to the dissecting room. Maybe I just saw something wrong.
Y ahora llegaremos allí y estará tumbado otra vez. ¿Ves?
I think there's... I must have been seeing things.
No se nos está yendo la olla.
From the results, we can now be sure that the carboxyhemoglobin concentration was. The organ has a reddish pink tint, which results from the concentration of COHB and general congestion of the organ. Other than that, I can cross this off my list now.
Vale, fuera infarto.
We will look at the lungs more carefully. From the outside,
Bueno.
just like the heart, it is congested, and the color indicates poisoning. Thermal damage is visible here and there. Enough of the external exam. It's time to grab the knife and dissect the lungs.
Vale,
I
vamos
need to
a...
check for any obstruction, burns, or clots.
Aquí.
Jesus.
Vamos a ver.
All right. You can see changes in the lung parenchyma caused by burns and smoke inhalation. Nothing new here.
Vamos ahora a seguir. Autopsia. Y ahora...
So let's complete the notes. And let's check the trachea. The color is the same as the rest of the organs. Significant congestion. Let's see what it looks like inside.
Vamos a esperar.
Okay, the final cut. There are visible burns inside, but what catches the eye the most is the amount of soot. Looks like our subject was in the thick of the fire. Let's deal with the final notes, and we're ready to go. Let's deal with the final notes, and we're ready to go. I considered the direct cause of death to be severe carbon monoxide poisoning, leading to extreme hypoxia of the body.
Esta la tachamos y exponemos.
The extreme burns of the deceased's body and respiratory tract indicate that he must have been surrounded by fire. During the examination, no other factors were found that could have contributed to the victim's death. Environmental data does not indicate any third-party involvement.
Pues accidente.
Just need to add my John Hancock and sew up the body. I'll close the body trying not to damage what's left of the skin. As for stitching, well, it varies. It can be that the fire victims are in such a condition. So for this job, a thicker needle and heavy-duty thread. Well, everything's holding together. Keeping it together is, well, after storing the body, there's nothing left for me to do. But thank you for your attention. All the best, and good night. Oh, my God.
Vale.
What an exhausting
Vamos a
day.
pedir un taxi.
I need to get these gloves off and call a taxi. I swear I'm about to pass out from exhaustion.
¿Y dónde está el teléfono? Ah, desde la oficina. Vale. Desde nuestra oficina.
Oh, fuck. You're in sample. Oh, no. Okay, quick. I think I have a container in the lab. Okay, this is it.
Una muestra de orina en el baño. Pues vamos a por la muestra de orina. Ya lo tenemos aquí. Ya está. Está. Tararí que te vi. Tras.
I'm dehydrated. I should drink more water.
Vamos la muestra al atento. A que se le cuela. Ah, no, ves, por fin le vemos la cara. No está detrás de un periódico como hemos visto siempre. Y eso, cago en su madre.
What's going on here?
¡Buah! Uf. Escalofrío.
Hurricane taxi, we will take you wherever the wind takes you.
Hello. I would like to order a taxi to 574 Presley Street.
Okay, hun. All of our drivers are busy at the moment. Best I can do is within the next hour.
Hostia.
An hour? Oh, no. All right. Let it be.
Can I take your name?
Jack Hanman.
Okay, thank you. Do you have our loyalty card?
Oh.
Would you like to set one up? For regular customers, we have discounts and extra...
Would that make the taxi get here faster?
Well...
I thought so. Thank you. Goodbye. This is already giving me a headache.
Pues nos vamos para casa.
Ah, Jesus, what now?
Pesaos. Me quiero ir para casa.
Yes, how can I help you?
Jack, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Oh my God! What was that? What the fuck? Fuck. It's because of the... This was some kind of mistake. An hour here. I need a drink.
Sí, estaban viendo tarumba.
Oh, strong. Everything's spinning.
Bueno. ¿Qué es esto? Otro acojone. Otro acojone. Atentos, señores. Que viene sustito. Viene sustito. Ayúdame. Uy. Sustito. O sueño. Vale, el capítulo 5. Bueno. Pues
Who's fucking about? Do I? Is this? Fucking shits! They went too far this time. What's that?
Pues vamos a dejarlo aquí, el capítulo 5, haremos el último capítulo él solito. Ya tenemos, hemos hecho en el primer episodio prólogo y primer capítulo, el segundo hemos hecho solo, tercero y cuarto lo hemos hecho junto y el quinto lo haremos solito. Así que nada, aquí lo dejamos hasta la próxima ocasión, en el cual desvelaremos ya, creo que eran 5 capítulos, desvelaremos ya lo que es la trama de este juego. Algún sustito que otro, pero bueno. Así que nada, nos vemos en el próximo capítulo. Hasta luego.